Hi, I'm Cardi, and I'm going to be talking to people about homelessness. Who am I here with today?
Gabby.
Okay, Gabby, I have a few questions for you. Do you find it shocking 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the United States?
Yeah, I actually do find it shocking.
Here with that?
Max Clausen.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Do you find it shocking 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the United States?
Yeah, I feel like there's not like as many around here, so it's kind of surprising how many there is.
Who am I here with?
Tabby.
Okay, I'm asking you a few questions. Do you find it shocking 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the United States?
Yeah, I'd say that's a lot.
Who am I here with? Alright, I'm asking you a few questions. Do you find it shocking 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the United States? One. Who am I here with today?
Warren says.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Do you find it shocking 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the United States?
I do.
Who am I here with? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Alright. Do you find it shocking 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the United States?
Very shocking.
Okay. Who am I here with?
Virginia.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Do you think it's shocking 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the United States?
Yes, I think that's shocking.
Okay. Who am I here with?
Prodigy Shepherd.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Do you find it shocking 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the United States?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Okay. Am I here with?
Allie.
And
Kendall.
alright, I'm asking you a few questions. Do you find it shocking 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the United States?
No.
Who am I here with?
Sophia Graham.
I got 3 questions for you. Sure? Okay. Do you find it shocking 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the United States?
I think that's definitely shocking, yes. And it's kind of insane.
Do you think homeless people should be kicked out of public places?
I think it depends what kind of public place. If it's like a very formal place, then yes. But if it's like, I don't know, somewhere where it's like really cold out and they need somewhere to stay, then yeah, I guess it's okay for them to be there.
Okay.
It just depends on the situation.
I think if they're just like minding their own business and not bothering anybody, then it's fine. But if they're like messing with people and interrupting things, then yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if they don't have anywhere else to go, then I'd say like no. But I don't know. I'd say like they could maybe like make an area they can go to so they can all go.
Okay.
No, not unless they're like bothering people, bothering someone walking around.
I think yes. I work at Oh My Darling. Go eat dinner there. But I think that when we have homeless people come in, they kind of cause a scene. I think it's very like unnecessary.
Okay. How would you fix the issue of homelessness?
Maybe more homeless shelters. We can't really help them homeless, but maybe that.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't think they should be moved out of public places because like they have nowhere else to go, so it's not really fair.
Only if they're like causing like issues. Yeah, I agree. If they're being peaceful, like it should be fine. But like, I think there's like certain homeless places though that it's like if there's a homeless person like laying on our school grounds, like I feel like that. Right? Yeah, there draws a line where there should be a limitation and there shouldn't be.
No, I think that honestly, as long as they're not doing anything to be kicked out and like harming the community, that they should be allowed to stay there.
I feel like it depends on the place and the circumstance. Stuff like that.
Okay.
If they're like being like, vagrant, vandalizing, then I think yes, but if they're not really doing much, then no.
Okay. How do you think we should fix the issue of homelessness?
I think the community should work better to supply goods and things for the homeless people to help them have a better life, even though they don't have a home to go in, and build more homeless shelters.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
How do you think we should fix the issue of homelessness?
Maybe like more programs so that they can get jobs and stuff, so that they can afford things. Yeah, kind of like the New Deal, like what they did in the New Deal, why they're like offer jobs to like unemployed, like do it again. Yeah.
That's all. Thank you.
Yeah.
How would you fix the issue of homelessness?
Like building more shelters and raising money for them, stuff like that.
Okay. Thank you. How would you fix the issue of homelessness?
Just like upgrade homeless shelters and make them feel more welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Homelessness is where individuals and families lack a safe, stable, and permanent place to live.
As you can see in the graph, homelessness is directly correlated to housing costs. Every year, the housing prices have gone up, which directly correlates with homelessness.
As we discussed, lack of affordable housing is a main factor to homelessness, along with unemployment. At least 580,000 individuals experience homelessness in the U.S. each year.
Who am I here with?
Mr. Bryson.
How might you fix the issue of homelessness?
This has been talked about recently very well by a guy named Ezra Klein, but I would make it easier to build more homes and then incentivize people to do so. One of the biggest problems right now in a lot of even medium-sized cities is that there just literally are not enough beds and homes available. Make it easier to build homes and incentivize people to do so. Thank you.
Who am I here with?
Mrs. Stonebarger.
How would you fix the problem of homelessness?
I think homelessness is a problem that has been around for too long. I think that we have many buildings that are right now unoccupied, and I don't understand why we're not putting them to use. We have children that right now are living on the street. We have grown-ups that are living in cars with their children, and then we have people who are vets that are currently living on the streets, people with mental illness, and I think that there are far too many people on the streets that don't have a bed to lay their head, and I think that when we have buildings that are empty, that we should be utilizing them for people that are homeless.
Perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ways we think we should contribute to fixing homelessness is increase affordable housing or expanding the options, rapid rehousing, which is the process of moving people in shelters to houses, or creating more facilities for homeless people, or upgrading their shelters. And then both Democrats and Republicans have passed bills and laws pretty equally to fix this issue.
This issue needs to be fixed because homelessness increases 2% each year, which is very sad, making this an issue we need to learn how to solve.